Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a review on the Hera UV Mist Cushion, which has been highly requested by a lot of viewers. I bought this for, I think it retails around 45 to 50,000 won, which I'm really not sure about. But I will be posting prices on my blog as well as swatches. I got this for 40,000 won, I think, on Gmarket because I got it on discount, plus my Gmarket discounts. Although if you add shipping, then it actually comes up to around 50,000 won, so I would just say it's around 45 to 50 bucks. Canadian or American. And the color I have is C21, which is Cool Vanilla Beige, cover. And it comes with 5 colors. We have the natural tone, number 21 Cool Vanilla Natural, number 23 Cool Beige Natural, and then the cover series cover tone, Cool Vanilla cover and Cool Beige cover, and there is one more shimmering tone, and that is number 22 Shimmer Vanilla. The cover tone is supposed to offer a little bit more coverage than the natural tone. When I bought this, I did have a lot of scars just from healing from my acne breakout, so I decided to get this one instead of the natural one. But right now I probably don't need as much coverage, but this is actually enough. This doesn't actually offer as much coverage as it says. I'd say max medium coverage. It's more light to medium. If you want to build it up, you can get more medium coverage, but I suggest you stick to the light coverage, since it wouldn't cake up, but it will make your face look very white and a little unnatural. So what it claims, what a mist cushion is pretty much, it's a multi-sunblock foundation to express moist, lustrous skin with mist, plus foundation, plus sunblock, plus whitening, plus cooling effects. So it's I'd say it's 5, I think it was 5 in 1. 5-in-1 product. It does brighten my skin up, so it definitely has some whitening properties. Cooling effects, the container inside is supposed to keep the product 2 degrees cooler than the room temperature or the external temperature. It also does moisturize somewhat. It is better for normal to dry skins, although it works quite well for me, even though I have more of a combination oily skin in the summer. I tried using this during the winter when my face was kind of dry, and honestly I don't think it offered enough moisture, so I would say it's good for those who have more normal skin. And if you have an oily T-zone, it's fine, but if you have very oily skin, it's not exactly the best product because it can slip off. At first I only got about 4 to 5 hours of wear, but if you set it with a powder and if you work it in properly, I've found another way that I've been kind of applying my mist cushion, and it's lasted me a little longer, and I get less shine and less slip on the face. So I will talk about that a little later. It also has clay mineral water. Clay water is basically supposed to clean the pores and give it more moisture, kind of balance out the oils and the moisture levels in your skin. Right now, since it is summer and my skin is a little more towards the oily side, this is working a lot better than when I had dry skin. It does moisturize, keeps my face feeling very moist, not sticky. It does not break me out at all. I can clean my face very easily. It doesn't clog pores. And it also really keeps my face quite bright throughout the day, which I really like because I do have kind of a dull skin tone underneath. It also has a very high SPF. It has SPF 50 plus, PA triple plus. So that's really good for summer. It's a really high SPF, and technically it should be enough SPF for the whole day. However, because it can tend to slip off, I use a sun cream under it. Sun cream or sunscreen. I prefer sun creams over sunscreens just because they're a little thicker, and they also help my makeup stay on a little better. And they're not necessarily more oily for those who have oily skin type. They can absorb in quite well, and they also sometimes absorb the oils and keep your face very matte. The one I'm using right now is I use two sun creams, either the Hera Daily Sunblock or Sunmate Daily, or the Dr. Jart CTRLA UV sunscreen for sensitive skin. That one is a new line, which I will be doing reviews on a little later if you guys are interested. So I used those two sunscreens underneath this, although this has a very high SPF. I'll show you the packaging. So it comes in a very nice sturdy compact. It is a little bigger than the powder compacts. So it comes with a mirror right here, and it comes with a sponge. The sponge is a little special. This is designed for the product itself. It is antibacterial, but you can also clean this with a oil makeup remover or an oil cleanser. This really helps the product to kind of work itself in and makes very natural kind of makeup, and I am wearing it today just to show you guys. Here it is. I'm not wearing too much concealer. I'm just wearing concealer on like certain spots, like a pimple up here, over here, and maybe this area, but the rest is just this. And I'm using my Hera powder, HD Fix powder. So you use this puff to kind of pat in the product. Do not swipe, do not kind of try to smudge it or anything. You're supposed to pat it in until it makes very natural skin tone. It's supposed to create more of a clean, clear kind of skin tone. I don't know if you can tell really. But it's supposed to make it very clear and clean. That's why it's also antibacterial. The inside, here you open this and you get this compact. Make sure you are closing this properly because you don't want any dust particles or anything getting into it. And it also has a 2 degrees cooler. It's 2 degrees cooler inside than its external environment. So that's what keeps the product cooler and more refreshed. And if you keep it open, it can dry out. So you get 15 grams of product, and it comes with a refill also. And what you basically do is take the sponge and then press down. What I find is that the product actually comes on the edges instead of the middle, so it can get a little dirty around the side. So what you want to do is just kind of wipe it from time to time, or try to get the product from the sides instead of the middle. In terms of coverage, it only has about medium at max. It's more light coverage, so I do not suggest it for those who have more scars or more severe acne or more skin flaws. I suggest it for those who have more either mild acne or less or just a bit of scars. For those who have really good skin, this will look beautiful on you. It gives a very nice glow. Although for me personally, if you have slightly more oily skin, you want to set it because you don't want that extra shine. It looks moist, but for me and my T-zone can, throughout the day, it can look a little oily. So what I like to do, my special way of kind of working in the product, instead of just putting powder over it right after, I let it set for a little bit, and I also use my fingers to kind of pat it in, make sure the product is kind of worked in. Sometimes you might get some weird edges, so you kind of just blend it out with your finger and just tap, and then use a powder on top after that to set your product, and you should be good for the day, and it should wear for an extra 2 hours, around 1 or 2 hours, so that's pretty good. Overall, I don't use this exactly every single day, but whenever I'm feeling kind of lazy, or I'm just going to school, or today I'm actually going out and my skin's not that bad, so I can use this. But if I'm looking for a lot more coverage, then honestly I would not be using this. I have another mist cushion, or another one of these kinds of products that I will be reviewing. I have the one from Esport. It's called the Nude Cushion. And I will be doing a review of that a little later when I actually get to use it a lot more. But that one has a lot more coverage than this one. But it also functions and looks very different than this one. So if you guys are interested, then I will be posting it up. I will be doing swatches and a full review on my blog for this if I missed anything, which I probably did. So if you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them below. You guys can also follow me on Instagram. So please subscribe, like this video, and I will be back with more reviews very soon. So thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!